い。で、これを愛しき友はいずこへ。この身は梅雨と消えても忘れはせぬ。これか。できた。TEST テスト。すごいな。で、123。まあなかなか1001に行きませんけどね。そこら辺は。あ、でも Hello! Hi! Thanks for coming! Wait a second. Your name was... Black かな? Yeah, hello! Yeah. Today I cannot find my key of my car. So, I have a spare key, so it's okay, but, yeah, I cannot find the car, my key, so, I was very nervous. But, was Tokyo Revengers based on... I don't think so. I think it's completely a fiction, yeah. Yeah, there was a, gang. I think there was a gang group called Black Emperor, but, well, maybe it was inspired, but I don't know a real lot about, gangs. Yeah. So. But Tokyo Revenger was a good manga. I haven't finished it, but, it's about, a gangster and time travel. What is Busozoku? Bosozoku is a biker, bad bikers, they ride bikes and they also do bad things. Yeah. Quite unique motorcycles. Yeah. Quite unique motorcycles. Like, yeah, like, they dress like this. Yeah, they really exist. Maybe the number of them are decreasing, but there were a lot of Bosozokus in the, 80s, maybe. Yeah, 1980s, I think. Well, I mean, they don't stop, but, gang does exist now, but, like, because these days, there are lots of cameras, so, maybe if you do bad things, you get easily arrested. But, maybe in the 80s, like if you run away once, it's quite difficult to, arrest you. Like in Grand Theft Auto, right? In Grand Theft Auto, the game, you do bad things, kill people, and run away a while, and somehow the police can't find you. But maybe it's like that. Yeah. Well, anyway, today I lost my car key. Gangs are there, but don't have the power as... I think so. Yeah. So, maybe. But there are Yakuzas, mafias, yeah. So. They still exist, but I think they don't have much power as they did in the 1980s or 90s because the law has changed, yeah. There was some law like RICO. Not RICO in America, but something like that. Skeban. Well, yeah, like female gangsters, yeah, were skebans. Yeah, they were, but yeah. But it's quite, 誇張ってなんつうんだっけ? It's quite exaggerated, I think, yeah, in the fictions. So. Where did you know about Sukebans? A drama or manga from Tokyo Revengers? なるほどね。But Sukeban was quite popular in, subcultures like mangas or animes. Sukeban Deka is a manga about Sukeban detective. What do you mean? About YouTube? Oh, そうか。なるほど。There are lots of, YouTube channels. そういうことか。面白いっすね。But I think they're exaggerated. Yeah. Well, anyway, I lost my car key, so I tried to find it, but I couldn't. I have a spare key, so it's okay, but... And today I watched a lot of animes. Yeah, Chikawa, Little Busters, Inuyasha, Log Horizon, and 何だろう見たっけ? And American cartoons like what was it? Gravity Falls. Yeah, Gravity Falls is interesting. A Disney, series. So. And I'm going fishing. In the first day of November, I'm going to fishing with some famous streamers. So I'm excited. And I bought them fishing tools, like cooler box and some, weight for fishing. Yeah. So. なるほどね。そうか。いやー、今日はね、駅弁食べまして。なるほど。そうか。AI ね。I ate 駅弁 for supper today. Yeah, 峠の釜飯っていう。これかな。Yeah. This is こっちか。This is what I ate for supper. Yeah. It's quite delicious. It's a very popular ekiben. Ekiben is a kind of, lunchbox sold in stations, but now it's not only sold in stations, it's sold in supermarkets or department stores. Yeah. うまかったです。あ、どうもどうも、割下さん、こんにちは。いやー、何それ、醤油そのアイコンは、すき焼きのタレか。すき焼きうまいですよね。エバラか。そうそう。エバラの鍋プチこの間買って。だから、鍋の素ってさ、1パックで全部入ってるやつあるじゃん。あれだとちょっと割高だから、プチのやつって水で薄めるやつを、前、OK ストアで買って、そうそう。OK ストアなんでも安いからね。今日ちょっと車の鍵なくしちゃったのよ。今度釣りに行くから、11月1日にいろんな配信者の人と、生まれて初めてなんだけど。で、釣り用の道具買いにホームセンター行って、クーラーボックスと釣り用具入れ買ったんだけど、家着いたら車の鍵が見つかんないですよ。で、どうしたんだろうと思って、電子キーね。だから、まあ、スペアキーやるからいいんだけど、もう一回ホームセンター行って、キー落ちてませんでしたっていうのは、I have a question. Yeah, I think so. Basically, yeah. They get arrested. But like, I don't know, like in the 1920s or 30s, there are lots of gangsters in America, right? Like Al Capone or someone. But, it was quite difficult to arrest them because, they're very good at covering up. So maybe something like that. Yeah. Yeah. It is a big question that why not all Yakuzas get arrested, but I don't know why. But those things happen, yeah. Maybe in the future they'll all get arrested, but not now, yeah. But they don't have much power as they used to, I think. Yeah. Really? But it's quite risky, Yeah, Tokyo Revengers is fun. It's fiction, so like when I'm watching Jurassic Park, I want to go there, I think. But if I go there, I don't I regret it. I don't want to be eaten by raptors, so maybe like that, yeah. そうっすよね。あるよね、そういうのね。Like Grand Theft Auto, when you're playing Grand Theft Auto, you want to steal cars, shoot anyone, but it's just in the game, yeah. But I know, yeah. 確かにね。本当に。そうか。まあ、面白いですよね。Tokyo Revengers is a nice. Really? Wow. そうか。That's cool. なるほどね。そうかそうか。Well, I hope you'll come to Japan someday and we can meet. 本当に。まあ、とにかく、Tokyo Revengers is a time travel anime. So, I think it takes place in the early 2000s, maybe, or 1990s. I forgot. So when, the protagonist was young. No, I wasn't. I was a good guy, yeah. そう。本当に。なるほどね。But, when I read some mangas about, Bosozoku gangs or, like that, I'm quite interested. Like, wow. But, not really. I mean, fiction is fiction. Reality is reality. So, I don't shoot guns after I play Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Or like, I don't use swords after watching, playing Final Fantasy like that. Yeah. I don't throw balls to people or animals after playing Pokemon. Well, Pokemons don't exist, but yeah. 面白いっすよね。本当に。そうか。何これ。まあとにかくね。Yeah, yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true, yeah. 本当。確かにね。そうそう。それはある。Like, have you watched Scarface? Al Pacino's Scarface? In Scarface, Al Pacino is bad guy, but he has some. Anyway, do you know? No, I don't watch Pokemon. I played a lot of Pokemon games, but I haven't watched the anime. Yeah, maybe I should. But now I'm watching too many animes because I was recommended by a lot of people. So I'm watching Chikawa, Little Busters, Inuyasha, Log Horizon, and the Saiki Kusuo. Yeah. Maybe I'll watch Pokemon someday. But it's quite long, right? Like, I don't know, a few hundred episodes. It started in the late 90s, so. アニメはなんか見たことないですね、ポケモン。Yeah, yeah, Satoshi, the protagonist. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know his name was Ash. I know that, in Ace Attorney, the protagonist's name in America, foreign countries, is Phoenix Wright. It's originally Naruhodo Ryuichi. Yes, of course, Pikachu, Mewtwo. But no, I know most Pokemon only in Japanese, so I don't know its English name. Yeah. But Mewtwo is Mewtwo in foreign countries, right? And Pikachu, and yeah. ね。Yeah, I like Blastoise, yeah. I like Blastoise, yeah. そうそう。あとはゲンガーもいいよね。Yeah, Gengar, yeah, I like Gengar too. Oh, really? What? あれブルバザーだっけ What's Blue Bazaar? Wait a second. ブルババルバウバyeah, yeah. This is cute. The first Pokemon, number one. This is number one, right? Yeah. Mewtwo is 150. Mew is 151. Yeah, this is cute. So, well, if you come to Japan, I can give you. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Mewtwo is psychic. Gengar is ghost. And あれなんだっけ間違えた。Yeah, Alakazam, yeah. Alakazam is Esper, right? I like this too. Alakazam. So. They're so cool. とね、あとエスパータイプってバリヤードとかいたっけいや、Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime. Cute. ね。わかるわかる。そうか。エスパータイプね。あと、some insects Pokemon are cool, right? ストライク。Yeah, this Pokemon, Skyther is strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mew is also, psychic, right? あとなんだろう、エスパータイプポケモン2と。エスパータイプは、yeah, this one, this, I forgot its name, but this one is cool. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, yeah. そうそう。素晴らしいですね。I hope you do your best. なんつったっけあれ。ミュウツーの相棒のやつで。 人型ポケモン。まあいいや。そうそう。So today I went to buy some tools for fishing and ate some, bento for supper. And tomorrow, 明日どうしようかな。Hi, my new week. Wow, that's great. そうかそうか。So you can play any games, yeah. Wi-Fi ね。When Wi-Fi is slow, it causes rage, like, drive rage, rap rage, Wi-Fi rage. When the, computer goes like this. It's so irritating, yeah. Congratulations. とにかく. Yo, today I lost my car keys. I cannot find it. I think it's inside my house or outside. I don't know, but I have a spare key, so it's okay. But yeah, I lost my key for my car. Today I went to some hardware store to buy some fishing tools. Yeah, like shopping mall, and I bought a box to put in fishes and some box to put in my fishing tools. But I lost my key. I couldn't find it. どこ行ったんですかね? And I went back to the store and asked, like, wasn't there a key in the parking area? And they said, we haven't find it yet. But, if I find it, I'll call you. So I'm worried. But maybe it's inside my house. I don't know. So, まあ、とにかくね、I watched some animes today. ちいかわ, Little Busters, Inuyasha, Log Horizon. Yeah. Inuyasha is quite long, but Little Busters and Log Horizons are about, maybe 26 episodes, so not so long. 本当に。そうか。And I ate some, これ、峠の釜飯って言ってね。This is a very famous bento in Japan, and this was supper. Yeah, it's quite good. Maybe too much salt, but so. I like, the little egg. What was it? うずらってなんつうんだっけ? Yeah, I like a quail's egg. Small egg compared to chicken egg. Quail egg is cute and delicious. そうそう。いいよね。まあ、あとは、明日だからどうしようかな。I'm going fishing in the first day of November, and I'm going to Halloween in the 31st of October. Yeah. ハロウィンね。なるほど。そうか。まあ、風呂入ってさっぱりしたわ。あとなんだっけ。そうか。今日は、あとは明日。I newly heard about tax. What is it? Asset. Wow. So, what do you mean? Like, targeting rich people? なるほどね。そうか。Tax assessors. なるほど。そうか、そうか。like rich people don't pay taxes compared to poor people, right? Like, they have a lot of, money, but they only pay a little, I heard. Yeah. Maybe that's a good thing. そうか、そうか。To make them pay more. とね。なかなかね。They have the technique to, avoid paying taxes. They have a lot of advisors, so. そうか。へえ、面白いな。うん。いろいろありますね。うん。まあ、so maybe, this guy, this guy, Mr. Midori Yokama is famous streamer and he's rich, so maybe he have to pay more taxes. Yeah. 税金ね。無職だから。I'm unemployed now, so, it's not my business now, but if I, become the member of Kickers and if I succeed, yeah, I have to pay a lot. となるほどね。何これ I have my, like, it's quite, I'm confused, like, nowadays, cars are like electric keys, right? So, like, you push the button and your car's key opens and you get on the car. And, if you have the key near you, the engine, push the button, the engine starts. So, maybe if it's worst, you know, I went to buy some fishing tools and opened my trunk and closed it and shut my door. And maybe I dropped my car key near the door outside. But it's closed. So maybe the engine thought that, the key is inside the car. So the engine started. And after, I arrived home, I opened the trunk and put, uh, took out my fishing tool and I found out I cannot close the car. Where's the key? And after my parents came home, they had the spare key, so we could close it. And we tried to find it, but we couldn't. So maybe it's inside the car and hidden in some space, or maybe it's inside my house. But if it's worst, maybe it's in the parking lot. So we went to the shopping mall again and asked, "Domo domo, hello, thank you." Well, today it's not good because I lost my key of my car. I'm confused. Like, about my Mazda, the key is the electric key. So if I push the button, the key opens, and if the car is near me, the engine starts and I could drive. But I went to buy some fishing tool today to a shopping mall, and maybe I dropped my key there. But like I opened the key and opened the trunk and hi Rimsha, hello. Maybe I have lost my key on my car. So I went back to the shopping mall and asked, isn't there anything missing? Like, hi, isn't there my car? And they said, we couldn't find, there was no key. But if we find it, I'll call you. So, yeah. But, I have a spare key, so it's okay. Car store. No, we have a spare key and there's a, 車検ってなんつうんだっけ英語で Yeah, yeah, my car's key, but it's okay because I have a spare key. Yeah, there's a vehicle inspection in the middle of November, so I'll ask them if I cannot find the key. Then I should ask to change the keys. Yeah, that's good. But if someone found the key there and finds out where I live, maybe in the morning my car's gone. I don't know, but I hope not. So. Well, I could buy some fishing tools, so I'm completely prepared to the first day of November fishing with streamers. Yeah, and I watched a lot of animes today. I have a garage, but if somebody, well, it's okay because it's a very far away place, the shopping mall. So I think it's okay. But if someone sneaks in the middle of the night, there's no dogs, so. Maybe I should have some pit bulls or. Thank you, I missed you too, Rimsha. Maybe I should buy some pit bulls or Doberman or yeah, shepherds. Shepherd that bit you. No, not that kind of a garage. Yeah, not that. Rios? Reels, you mean like movies? Ah, maybe I should send. I don't know how to send reads, but so maybe I should send some pictures. Yeah. Okay. Open parking. Yeah, yeah. In my front yard. Yeah. So. あとはね、oh, I watched Gravity Falls. It was interesting. You know, the big light and the small light was like Doraemon. You know, yeah, you know Doraemon's small light in my country. Oh, really? So maybe that caused some trouble. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. You know, I'm watching Gravity Falls, and in episode 11, you know, there was a light to make you big and small. Yeah, that was maybe that was you know, yeah, inspired by Doraemon. And about episode 12, you know, Susu. Susu is the guy working in the shack. It was like summer Halloween, and Seuss was dressed like this. Seuss was dressing like a Mexican professional wrestler with a mask, like him. Yeah. This guy, Seuss. Yeah, you know, like I know snack there. If there's a large pack of snacks, some are delicious. Yeah, some are delicious, but some are like not tasty. And yeah, I know. Like chocolates are good, but sometimes candies is enough, and the sticky ones, maybe I don't like it. I know, yeah. そうですよね、確かにね。わかる。Well, it was great, yeah. So I've come to episode 12. Oh, really? Yeah, no, the boy was eaten, but finally he survived. Yeah. But you know, finally, Susu helped him by eating the monster. そうそう。面白いっすよね。It's very fun. と、まあ、とにかく、Gordy. Gordy was his name. そうそうそう。そうだった、そうだった。Hello! Hello! Vietnam! どうもどうも、こんにちは。そうですね。I like Vietnamese food. Like, you know, summer roll or pho. This, you know, rice noodle. Yeah. I like this. Vietnamese noodle. Pho. そうそう。I ate it recently. うまいよね。本当に。Don't you know it? It's a Vietnamese noodle, and you know it's rice noodle, so it's good if you don't want to take gluten. Pho? I don't know how to spell it. How do you spell pho? Wait a second. Pho wiki. Yeah, PHO. Pho. Yeah. Pho. So. Pho bo and pho ga. なるほど。そうそう。You know, usually noodles are made of. Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah, I love Italian pasta too. Yeah, carbonara, meat spaghetti. あとなんだっけthe seafood one, pescatore. Yeah, pescatore もいいよね。そうそう。うまいですよね。I like Italian food. Yeah, I like escargot. I made pasta. Wow, arrabbiata. Good, delicious. Yeah. You know, there's a Italian restaurant in Japan. It's Japanese, but you know, Japanese restaurant, but no, Japanese origin, but Italian restaurant. And maybe that things happen. You know, I once saw I don't know, Greek or Italian movie, and Medea. You know, Medea was some queen in Greek myths, and you know, it's a story about her. And Maria Callas was the Medea, and you know, Medea lived in somewhere far away from Greek. I don't, where is it? Some place called Corcus or something. No, not Medusa, not Medusa. Media, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can't try well, in the future, maybe meat will become too expensive, or because of climate change, maybe most people must eat insects. So, yeah, but I don't. Maybe I have only eaten insect once or twice in my life. In Japan, there's a. This is not so common, but in some places we eat insects, and my dad went there and buy it for a souvenir, and I ate this. But it was quite, you know, the visual. I'm not used to it. When I see shrimps, I look, wow, delicious, and insects and shrimps, okay, insects and shrimps don't look alike, but to me it looks like ooh. But if you're used to it, maybe you see it delicious. Yeah, like octopus. Japanese people love octopus. I love it. But most American people don't like octopuses, right? Italian people like it. So when I say an octopus, I think, wow, delicious. But most American people think, ooh, so maybe that's like, yeah. Well, anyway, メディアっつうのは、メデイアか。メデイアWait a second. I'll check in English Wikipedia. Medea is in Greek mythology, daughter of King Aeetes of Colchis. Yeah. Well, anyway. なるほどね。そうでしょうね。そうそう。So it depends, among cultures. So, well, anyway, in the movie Medea, Medea was from a faraway land from Greek. So in the movie, they sing some song. And, maybe that song sounded exotic to Western people because Medea lived a place far away from Greek. But I thought that, wow, this is familiar. And actually, it was part Japanese. So the director chose the song like Japanese and some other countries mixed. So yeah, like to me, I quite understand what they were singing. Wait a second. I can check it. Yeah. I'm not talking about. Oh, Vietnam. Is there a Vietnamese? What was it? Insect doodle. I didn't know that. そうかそうか。なるほどね。メデイア。Yeah, this movie, yeah. Maria Callas in Medea, directed by Pier Paolo Pasolini. So maybe Italian director, but about Greek mythology. And, actually, Maria Callas, Thukpa. I don't know, Thukpa. Thukpa. Yeah. I didn't know that. Wow, it looks good. So and healthy. Lot of vegetables. かな? 多分。いいね. I didn't know this food, but maybe it looks a little bit like pho. Here's the name. 思考の資料. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. The kanji is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, really? Wow. そうか. Wow, really? Well, food customs differ in cultures, so maybe that's possible, yeah. But I saw an interesting traveling TV show. A Japanese actor traveled in Africa in train, and he got outside of a station and went to a huge market, and there were lots of foods, meat, fish, vegetables, fruits, and cooked food. And some kids gathered around him and said, there's an interesting food, and there was an insect. Do you know you can order stuff in India? Like Uber Eats, right? I don't know if it arrives in 10 minutes, but yeah, Uber Eats are available in Japan too, but I haven't used it. you know It's for rich people, yeah. Yeah, but I heard it's and supermarkets, yeah, like if you order something in supermarket, they'll send deliver it. It's very good. Yeah, yeah. I know. It's available too, yeah. In some supermarkets. Sometimes use it. Yeah. So いいっすよね. Like Amazon. But Amazon takes like 1 or 2 days, but it arrives soon. I know, yeah. Very fast. What kind of watch? Wristwatch? そうかそうか。ああ、なるほど。そうか。そうだったんですね。I see. Well, anyway, so the children gathered around the camera and oh, happy birthday, someone. And they told that there's a delicious food. I think so, yeah. Well, not yeah. そうそう。確かにね。そうですよね。But I like a lot of fish, yeah, octopus, squids. Yeah. そうそう。なるほど。But I haven't eaten cockroaches. Yeah. Some streamers eat cockroaches for attention. You know? Yeah. Like if you eat cockroaches, people come to see the streaming. So yeah. I know some streamers who ate cockroaches. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. I lost my car key today. Have you tried shark or whale too? I've eaten some part of shark, Yeah, fukahire, the fin of a shark is very delicious. And it's used in Chinese food. And I have eaten. It's very good. Fukahire つって、shark fin でいいのかな? Yeah, shark fin. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's delicious. But I haven't eaten whale yet. It's quite, 噛み応えるせけ。噛み応えがある。Like a gum. Well, it doesn't taste like a gum. The feeling when you bite it, it's like a gum. Yeah, it's chewy. Yeah, it's chewy and なんていうんですかね? It's good, yeah. Takoyaki is a very famous food in Japan, especially in Osaka. Yeah, really, I lost my car key. Yeah. And I went to a shopping mall to buy some tools for fishing. And I bought a box to put in fishes and some box to no, yeah, seaweed, yeah, dried seaweed, yeah, it's delicious. This is with rice or like onigiri. Onigiri is you make rice like in triangle and put around some noris, yeah, and put in some fish eggs or salmons or something, yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah. And what's up? And I couldn't find my key. So I went back to the shopping mall and I asked, didn't you find the key? Towel service. No, I know. I have a spare key, so it's okay. Yeah. I have a spare key, so it's okay. But maybe I have to change it. I have to change my keys. If the thief finds out, gets my key, it's a trouble. It's an electric key, but maybe so it's quite easy to change the number inside the, computer. So, 本当に、大変でした. But I could buy some fishing tools, so it was good. But I'm exhausted. I went back to the, yeah. Can you tell your skin? Oh, I don't do skincares. Maybe I should, but I just wash faces in the morning and take shower every day and shave every day using the, shaver. I like the, I don't like electric shaver that much. I like to shave it myself with gels. Yeah. そうそう。T 字カミソリってなんつうんだろう. Like Gillette or Schick? かな Yeah, this kind of a shaver with gels. うん、ほんと。もうちょっとね、保湿した方がいいでしょうね。とまあ、yeah, I like shaving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. そうそう。本当に。Maybe I should do some more skincare, but I'm not used to it. The best part about barber is they shave. Like they're professionals, so they shave very good. Oh, okay. Moisturizer. なるほどね。そうか、そうか。あれ、保湿液かな。あ、保湿剤。なるほど、なるほど。Okay, thank you. It's dry. Yeah. Maybe with my lip cream or like hand cream, I should use it. うん。そうだよね。アロエ、ああ。なるほど。That's great. Yeah. I like to eat aloe. Wow. The big one. Yeah. It's very, comforting. Yeah. I like to go to barbers. そうか。そうそう。アロエね。I think it's good for my throat, so. そうそう。I sometimes buy in the supermarkets. Yeah, this one, like this. そうそう。And nata de coco? Nata de coco is some kind of jelly made out of coconut. Yeah. So it's delicious too. I like, something looks like jelly. Like I like jelly. I like aloe, nata de coco, puddings, coconut cream. Wow, that's great. Ah, like I've heard like using some skin of skin of a cow or something and do like this, right? Shoo, shoo, shoo. Sharpen it. Yeah, yeah. なるほど. But usually, I always close my eyes while they're shaving because it's scary. Like when I was a kid, when I go to the doctor and get some vaccine, like injections, I always close my eyes. But I'm 41, but I still close my eyes. So in the COVID, we went to somewhere in the supermarket and had some, vaccines, and I was closing my eyes, and the, nurse was laughing at me like, "Oh, you close your eyes." なるほどね。そうか、そうか。Beard with. That's so scary. That's dangerous. ああ、なるほど。My auntie's son. Wow, that's great. Like Chuck E. Cheese, right? なるほど。そうか、そうか。aloe vera. そうか、そうか。Yeah, yeah. There are like some restaurants which, there are lots of kind of foods like Viking. Yeah. It's fun, like you can eat anything. 本当に。そうか、そうか。まあね、最近そういうの多いっすよね。So like if you go to a, Japanese restaurant, everyone has to eat Japanese food, but if there's anything, oh, aloe vera. これか、wow. This looks green one. Aloe vera 100%. へえ、そうか。like spread it like this? へえ、なるほど。Okay. Well, it's useful in eating noodles or yeah, yeah, yeah. 確かにね。うん。 本当に。Like in Home Alone, in the movie Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, put on aftershave, like he screams. I remember the scene, yeah. Maybe it was too strong for kids. あったよね。well, that's good too. そうか、そうか。確かにそうですね。うん。なるほど。そうか、そうか。Skincare is very, very difficult. very interesting. そうか。なるほど。いろいろとね、時間とかかかりますね。なるほど。まあ、とにかく today I watched some animes, ちいかわ、alum, what is it? Shaving. Oh, wow. It looks like a soap. Shaving Alum Bar, Bombay Shaving Company, Shaving Alum Bar, Original, Antiseptic Shaving Alum. なるほど。Stop bleeding. なるほどね。そうか、そうか。Interesting. そうか。I didn't know this. なんだな。Well, I know, like, when I go to the barber, the barber puts a lot of things on my face, so maybe one of it is alum. うん。そうか。なるほど。really? そうか。なるほどね。But you have to bear it. そうか。Do you use shaving gels, Rimsha? I don't know, but maybe if you put shaving gels and then shave, it's better. I don't know. Yeah. I watch TV. Really? そうか。なるほどね。Well, そうか。なるほど。Maybe, you have to, expensive ones are better sometimes. Yeah. Like fishing tools. I went to a fishing shop and bought some fishing tools, but if I buy cheap one, maybe it will break while using it, right? In your face? そうか、そうか。Oh, really? なるほど。バセリン、なるほどね。そうか、そうか。じゃあ何なんでしょうね。うん。By the way, oh, really? そうか、そうか。I use some gels like, なんつうんだっけ、あれ。Yeah. I use something like this. Yeah. And then shave. これかな、どういうやつかな、スネ用もあるんだ。なるほど。Yeah, like this. Like this on the hand. なるほど。面白いっすね。本当に。And I'm also watching, what was it? The title. Little Busters. Yeah, I've come to episode. Yeah, shaving gel. Yeah, I use it before shaving. And I wait a few minutes, like, because it'll make your, hair softer, right? Yeah. そうそう。なるほどね。Oh, lip. Yeah, yeah. In winter, we always need lip creams. Yeah. like this. Uh-oh. Not so much left, but yeah. In winter, the air is so dry, so for lips, yeah. I don't know what this is. Some moisture lip cream. Yeah. と、いいですよね。Shaving brush? What's a shaving brush? No. Shaving brush ってのはthat, one you use to make the professional use it, right? Thank you. Professional barbers use it, but no. But when I was a kid, I thought it was cool, but yeah, it's quite annoying, gel is easier, so. へえ、wow. なるほど。そうかそうか。なるほどね。But the best part of gel is that you can see where your hair is, right? Like if it's a cream, you cannot see. You know, if it's a cream, it's like, you cannot see where your hair is left. So, nation. Oh, can I? I have 1,000 subscribers, so maybe I can. Should I? But I heard that I need some, the watch hours and, how many times watched, not just the number of subscribers. Yeah. Maybe. そうか。なるほどね。いや、奥が深いですよね。So a lot of people love, about skincare. There are lots of YouTube channels, and if you Google about skincare, there's like thousands and millions of websites. So, and some, some people say different things. So, yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe I like vegetables. Yeah, and maybe eel. I don't know, but unagi. I heard unagi is good for your skin. Maybe I don't know, but eating too much is not good. Not just because it's expensive, but eel is quite fish eating fish. So wait a second. What did you say in English? 生体濃縮. Yeah, bio concentration. Yeah, bio concentration. Yeah, biomagnification happens in eel. So if it eat too much, maybe you eat some, mercury or something. Yeah. When I shave my beard, maybe that's I don't know. Or maybe because of moisture. Yeah, Japan is not so dry. In winter it's dry, but there are lots of moisture in air, so maybe that's one reason. なるほどね。そうかそうか。When I once didn't use a gel, I forgot the gel, and it's like it's hard. Like I heard that your beard is almost as hard as a copper if it's very short. Like this short beard is almost as hard as a copper, I heard. Copper bronze. Yeah. So it's like shaving a bronze. I saw it on a commercial. Wait a second. Maybe I can find the photo. ひげ剃り動線これかなどっかなかったんですよね In the commercial, they were shaving. I think it was a commercial about shaving gels, and there was a lot of string made of copper bronze, and they were shaving it, and if you don't use shaving gel, it's like this. Yeah. そうかそうか。なるほど。どっかなかったかなひげ剃り、ひげ。 I can't find it, but yeah, it was so impressive. So after that, I, use gels every time. Oh, really? You can someday. Wait a second. How many subscribers did you have? But I haven't made any money through YouTube yet. So, 1,000 is not enough. I think you need. Oh, so. But it's very difficult because there are so many YouTubers. I heard that, most streamers quit streaming in 3 months because, like, first you start and, well, I'll get, 1,000 subscribers, 100,000. Oh, really? Oh, so. Oh, yeah, that's great. And in 3 months, most of the beginners think, oh, I couldn't get enough, so they quit. Yeah. But I've streamed for 6 years. YouTube 5 years, streaming 6 years. So yeah, I have a talent to continue. なるほど。メンバーシップか。え I heard it. Yeah. I've heard it. Yeah. そうですよね。Thank you. You're so kind. So I've heard it. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah. So some, in the Egyptian, wall painting, some people are bald and some people are not, or, wearing wigs, right? そうか。面白いよね。そうか。And, about Egypt? Yeah. You watch football? Sometimes, yeah. Recently, Japan defeated Brazil amazingly. Yeah, maybe Brazil wasn't the best member, but in, a friendship match, yeah. Like 3-2. When I heard that Brazil 2 and Japan was 0, but after that Japan added 3 points and 3-2. Yeah, it was surprising. But I prefer baseball. Yeah, baseball is the most popular sports in Japan. And now it's World Series and Dodgers 1-1. Dodgers won, Blue Jays won. Yeah, I'm a fan of. You love your. Well, it's quite different, right? I love both of them, but yeah. Yeah, I love both of them. Yeah. で難しいですよね。そう。ただ、But when I want to cry, maybe I want to cry with my mom more than dad. Oh, really? Thank you. But I think, oh, yeah. But about technologies, maybe it's quite overrated now. Like maybe in the 1980s. Are you a fan of different country in football? No, I'm a fan of Japan. Yeah, I'm a fan of Japan. Talking about technologies, maybe Japan was one of the most advanced technological countries in the 80s, but now not so much, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. そう。なるほどね。そうか。まあ、面白いっすよね。サッカーか。In Japan, we call football soccer, like America. I don't know why. Like in most countries, soccer is football, but どうも、マジで、どうも、スイスポさん、こんばんは。大変でしたね。Yeah. 本当に。lip cream left. Hello, I lost my car key today. But I have a spare key, so it's okay, but I was quite shocked. Where is it? I cannot find my room or. Thanks for coming. そうか。Thank you. You too, yeah. Have a nice day. どうもどうもありがとうございました。とにかくね、I lost my car key. I went to the shopping mall to buy another fishing tool. And, while I was putting in the trunk, I found out I didn't have the car key. After I came home, I couldn't find the car key. So maybe it's inside the car or under the car. I dropped it in the shopping mall or like in the parking lot. Yeah. Electric key. Like you push the button and, the key opens. And wow, it's like 5G now, right? 10G. Oh, I mean, 10 gigabytes. Wow, very fast. But that's possible, yeah. そうか、そうか。You can play any games, yeah. Like you can download Grand Theft Auto in few seconds. すげえな。なるほど。まあ、とにかく、車がね。Yeah. Oh, なるほど。But, maybe in the future or maybe in some areas. そうか。なるほど。I don't know. 10時早そうですよね。But internet is becoming, faster and faster. Yeah. Maybe 5G なるほど。そうか、そうか。それでもすごいですね。But 5G is still fast, I think. うん。今日は、どこ行ったっけ？うん。to avoid censorship, right? なるほどね。そうか、そうか。That's possible. うん。まあ、とにかく、今日は駅弁食って、なんだっけ、峠の釜飯ってやつで、いや。I ate this for supper. It was quite good. It's a famous ekiben, a station bento in Japan. It used to be the most popular, but maybe young people don't like it anymore, so maybe it's not number one, but. Oh, really? Wow. Thank you. I'm having really bad cold. Oh, really? Take care. So good. Is it like COVID? Now, I heard that COVID is getting back again, so I don't know, but take care. I got a COVID once. Yeah. Oh, why was I? I used wow differently. Oh, that's good. Oh, when was it? Like 3 or 4 years ago, I got COVID, and I couldn't sleep because when I'm asleep, I wake up because my 鼻水ってなんつうんだっけ? Yeah, my snot, stuck in my nose and I couldn't breathe. So I was, sitting down and sleep. It's like crazy, but I slept like this for about a week when I had COVID in the winter, so that I wouldn't die when I was asleep. But even that, I sometimes woke up in the midnight and clean my nose and sleep again. Yeah, I think it was maybe 2021 or two after the peak. Yeah, after the peak. So, but it was very bad. Oh, そうか。エミリーってなんだっけ。なるほどね。Yeah, I was in home too, yeah. No, I was in home, but I survived. It wasn't so bad. Yeah, a lot of people died, yeah. I saw in the news. Yeah, I got vaccine too. And when I got the vaccine in the hospital, I mean, a lot of people took vaccine in the same place in a huge hall. And, I was closing my eyes and the nurse was laughing at me like, oh, you close your eyes. You're, yeah. I think it was Pfizer. Yeah. I don't remember, but I always close my eyes while I get injection from my childhood. When I was a child, an injection really hurted. It's not because I was a kid, but the science is, getting better and better each year. So injection hurted much more because the injection machine was, not that good 30 years ago. Yeah, it's developing. Did you get fever? I don't think so. Like I waited like 15 or 30 minutes in the hall and okay. And I went out and yeah, it was good. But あれいつだっけ? I think it was before I get the vaccine. あれ? Or maybe a year after, I don't remember. Even if you have a vaccine, you get COVID sometimes. So maybe after the first vaccine, but it wasn't that bad. But I couldn't sleep in bed. I was sleeping on my chair like this so I can breathe. It was terrible. Maybe the closest moment to death in my whole life. Oh, when I was a kid, I almost choked a candy. I was licking a candy inside a car. My dad was driving and the candy got through my throat but it came out, so I survived. Anemia. アネミアってなんだっけ? なるほどね。そうかそうか。Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. そうか。インジェクションね。ほんと。So I'm still scared of injections. Yeah. So, I don't use drugs. One reason is it's bad for health. Second reason is it's illegal. Oh, that's great. Third reason, I'm afraid of injection. 本当に。What's pani pori kind of a snack? Pani pori. Indian food. Wow, it looks delicious, but そうか. Yeah, getting stuck is so scary. Yeah, because the technology has developed and the needle is getting more and more, thinner, painless. But I'm still afraid. Yeah. Okay, please, doctor. Please, nurse. なるほど。そうか。ね。なるほどね。Wow, this looks like takoyaki. A little bit like takoyaki. Yeah. ちょっと違うかな。Yeah, takoyaki is this. This, octopus is inside this. Yeah, a slice of octopus with some sauce. Yeah. Thank you. You're cute too. Oh, really? Well, it's vegetable. Oh, you know takoyaki. Yeah. So. But I think it look a little like, when I Googled it. そうか。まあ、とにかく、美味しそうですね。It looks delicious. そうか。まあ、So after that, did Gojo eat takoyaki? なんだ。I didn't know that. そうか。Oh, really? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, yeah. まあね。It's good to show emotions, I think so. Yeah. Hello, thanks for coming. Cynthio4 さんですかね。Hello. なんて読むんだろう。How do you read it? Cynthiaか。Hello, Cynthia. こう。なるほどね。 どうもどうも。Oh, you started YouTube today. Wow. 2025. I'm checking your channel and it says you opened the channel in 27th of October. So today, happy, welcome to YouTube. Yeah, yeah. It's great. ほんとね。とにかく。Today I lost my car key. Yeah. But I have a spare key, so it's okay. But, I'm quite shocked. I don't know where it went. Kamu orang Jepang. I think Japan is Japan, right? I'll ask what this is in Chat GPT. What language is it? ね。Chat GPT. Please translate. Hi, yes, I'm Japanese. Oh, is this Indonesian? Hello, yeah. I'm Japanese. Hello, Cynthia. そうそう。なるほど。面白いっすね。So, yeah. どうもどうも。こんにちは。Hello. そうそう。I watched some Indonesian movie. Yeah, The Raid. The Raid was a great movie. Have you watched it? This one? The action movie. Some drug dealers occupied a building and the, police team goes there to, defeat them. Yeah. Very good action movie. そうそう。ほんとうまかったっすよ。面白かったよね。なるほど。なんかネットフリックスでインドネシアの映画が。Yeah, The Raid. Yeah, I watched it. What was the martial arts? Shirat? They use a martial art called Shirat and they use knife and yeah. It was very violent but good. そうそう。ネットフリックスでなんかインドネシアの映画最近あったよね。wait a second. これか。Yeah, there was a new Indonesian movie on Netflix. Yeah. I put it in my list. Mika, Tampayon, Eva Seria, Martino Leo. A zombie movie? そうかそうか。Wait a second. Yeah. And the villain was in a Hollywood movie which I watched recently. Bill Skarsgård was the protagonist, and the one of the strongest guy in the building that killed the colleague of the protagonist. He was the mentor of Bill Skarsgård in the movie. What was it? Boy Kills World. Wait a second. 翻訳して。なるほど。It's okay. そうか。大丈夫。どうも。コピーで。Nice to meet you. はじめまして。サダム・ケナル。Still popular, yes. I think the most popular sports watching is baseball. Second is probably football. And third, maybe sumo, about watching. Yeah. But most people don't do sumo. When they're a kid, they sometimes do sumo for recreation, but adults don't do sumo. Yeah. But we watch professional sumo. Yeah. So 6 times a year. Each, あれ奇数だよな。Yeah, odd number months. In odd number months, there are professional sumos like January, March, May, July, September, November. Yeah. So there's going to be a sumo event in November. Yeah. So it's very popular, but not as in the 80s or 90s. So 本当ですよね。Maybe in the 1960s or 70s, maybe sumo was as popular as baseball, but not that much today. Yeah. Football became more and more popular. Maybe because, Japan joined the World Cup first time in 1998. So after that, yeah, football became more and more popular. So yeah, I watch it sometimes. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, they're so big. そうですよね。No, weight limit. Like amateur wrestling, you have to be like under 130 kilos, right? If you have like 140 kilos, you have to lose weight or you cannot get in the Olympic Games about wrestling. But yeah. So. 本当に But they have a short life. Most of them cannot live until 70s because that big cause you some heart problems. Or do you know Takeshi? Yes. Takeshi's Castle, the field athletic, right? The challengers try field athletic, and yeah, it was a very popular TV program, I think, in the 80s or 90s. Yeah. So like a Ninja Warrior. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. So Ninja Warrior is new. So Ninja Warrior is maybe in the 90s. Or Takeshi Kitano. Yeah. So he was a comedian, but he also succeeded in movies. Yeah. I watched maybe one or two of his films, like Kids Return and Hanabi. Hello! どうもこんにちは. Thanks for coming. そう。Anu-san どうも. うん。何見たっけかな? Yeah, Kids Return was good. Maybe Takeshi was not in the film. He was a director, but Kids Return. Takeshi 出てたっけ? Was Takeshi on Kids Return? 出演者はたけし出ないか. Oh, Takeshi was not in this film. He was a director, but Kids Return. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. He was the teacher. He came first, and today I'm talking about a movie, Battle Royale, a death game movie, and Takeshi Kitano. I lost my car key today. Yeah. Saturday. Saturday は、did I tell you I took picture with him? The flea market. Yeah, the flea market. I took picture with him. This guy. Yeah, he's real. So. 本当. And I bought some T-shirt. Wait a second. There are lots of things in the flea market, but what I wanted was the Kickers T-shirt. Yeah, this guy, Mr. Midori Yokama, leader of the Kickers. These are the members, and this guy is Yos-san. This guy is the guy who changed my handle name. My name used to be Lebagacha Ken, but he said, that's a too good name for you. You're Dojo. Like, Spirited Away. It was very fun. Yeah. That's me. Really? なるほど。So you let your car... No. I have a spare key, and, it's electric key, so... Yeah, it's electric key, so... I don't know when I lost my key. So after I came back home, I got out of the car and I couldn't find the key. So maybe it's inside the car, or I dropped it in my front yard. But maybe I dropped it in the parking lot because, electric keys, is used to open the door, and also, you push the button and the engine starts. But you have to have the key close to you. But if I dropped the key just outside the door of the car, maybe, it's not so far, so the engine started and I left there. So I went back to the shopping mall and asked to the service counter, and isn't there any keys? And she said, well, we haven't found it, but if we find it, I'll call you. So yeah. So I could go back to my house, so I locked my car using a spare key. Yeah. And I tried hours to find the key, but I couldn't. I don't know where it went. Yeah. Where it disappeared. So. なるほど。面白いっすね。うん。 まあとにかくあとはね and I also met another famous streamer. Yeah, you know, maybe あれあ言ってた maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but okay, so this is another story, but okay, these are the member of the kickers, but this guy, this guy, his name is Mr. Genghis Khan. Yeah, not a Mongolian warrior, but Genghis Khan. And he was banned 990 years from Kick. He did something bad, so the Kick banned him for 990 years. So, and this t-shirt was made before that happened. So actually, he is not the member of the Kickers anymore because he cannot stream on Kick. So he did another offline meeting in another place, and I went there in the same day to meet him, and he gave me a new sticker, Genghis Khan. そうそう、面白かったですね。It was fun. 本当に。まあまあ。あとはね、So I bought some things, this Pokemon from the member of the Kickers. Yeah, he got it in a crane game. And I bought this from another streamer called Mr. Kurosawa. This is the, Itadori figure. He got it on crane game. So. I don't know if it was good. Eh? Yeah, I know that French guy, yeah. But actually, I think he invaded another person's privacy. He's, kind of so weird. I like him, but he's so weird, and maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but he used matching apps. And what is hello, thanks for coming. What is unbelievable about him is that he used matching apps while streaming, and he shows the girl's face on streaming without her permission. So like, he's insane. どうもお疲れ様です。ドンチチさん。今、ジンギスカンさん知ってます？ストリーマーの。これで999年キックバンされて、なんでバンされたのって言ったんだけど、他人の写真写したからっつって。While he was using, I think, Tinder or something, he showed the girl's face on streaming without her permission. Yeah. And actually, he uses another guy's face for his profile. So like, I don't know. He used a face of an actor or an idol or a fashion model as himself to meet girls. Yeah. やばいよね。So, maybe it's not one reason. It's, obvious that he should be banned for 999 years. So now he's streaming on Nico Nico Namahoso. Yeah. So he was kicked out from Kick. Actually, he was kicked out from Nico Nico Namahoso, this leader. So he moved to Kick, but Genghis Khan was kicked out from Kick. Too dangerous. So, やばいよね。プロボケーションってなんだっけ？プロボケーション。I don't think so. I mean, I think he thinks nothing. I think he isn't that, the reason is there's a food called Genghis Khan in Japan. So it's a food like mutton and vegetables cooked, muttons and vegetable barbecue kind of food. It's Japanese food, but it was invented, I think, in the 20th century or late 19th century. And, Japanese people didn't used to eat mutton. So when the people invented the food, they named after the Mongolian hero Genghis Khan because, Mongolian people eat mutton. Yeah. And, that food was invented at a place called Hokkaido, the northern island in Japan. And, he's from there, so that's the reason. I think that's the reason why he's naming Genghis Khan. But maybe he loves women a lot. He uses matching apps like crazy, and he talks to women while streaming in the street, and filming them without permission. So maybe double meaning. One meaning is from the food of Hokkaido, and Genghis Khan loved women, right? Yeah, he had a lot of wives, so maybe that's another reason. そうそう。ほんとね。面白いっすよね。まあまあ、マニアックでしょう。あ、とにかく今日車のキーなくしちゃって、11月1日に釣りに行くから。てか、ドンチッチ大活躍してるみたいっすね。どっかに書いてあったよね。NBA。That's not love. Yeah. Yeah. He has like 10 to 20 million descendants, right? I mean, even more, yeah. He conquered like, 1/3 of the world, so. そうか、レイカーズ。あ、今日はいないのか。Lakers won yesterday, today? そうか、そうか。なるほど。Yeah. Mongolian Empire was so huge, so. Yeah. すごいですよね。Not this guy. I mean, the Mongol, the Genghis Khan who lived in the 13th century. Yeah. そうそう。ほんとね。どうもこんばんは。どうも。今日は車の鍵をなくしてしまってね。まあ、スペアキーあるからいいんだけど。Yeah. そう。本当に。So maybe I should name Kubilai Khan. パソコン配信してない。Maybe I should change my name to Kubilai Khan. My God, that. Well, yeah, maybe. そうか。But anyway, this guy is so crazy, yeah. そう。マニアックですよね。さっきのドンチッチさん知ってるみたいでしたけど、本当に。笑う。なんで笑うの？土壌来館Yeah. The Kubilai Khan is like, the great grandson or great grandson of Genghis Khan, and he tried to invade Japan, yeah, but he couldn't, yeah. そう。本当に。The Mongolian Empire was, at the peak in the reign of Kubilai Khan, right? Yeah. So after him, it was divided and スイッチ2設定したおめでとうございます。まだしてない、全然。そう。ほんと。なるほどね。in 対馬。Yeah. そう。ほんと。Maybe it's in the Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played the game, but Ghost of Tsushima is about the invasion of Kubilai Khan, right? So I heard it's a good game. And Ghost of Yote is a sequel, and I heard it's great. ありがとうございました。またね。どうも。そう。なるほどね。面白いっすよね。Maybe I should play more games. Yeah. If I buy a new computer, I'm gonna play a lot of games like Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe I should play Fallout 4 again. I got motion sickness, but still, Fallout series is a great franchise. I like the drama on Amazon Prime. Fallout, it's great. Yeah. Have you watched Fallout? One of the most surprising part was that the protagonist, a lady who came from the vault, loses her finger, and it was quite shocking that usually in dramas or movies, protagonists don't lose the body parts, right? Oh. コートゥーンか。 to, maybe, that's too, sensitive to use Kubilai's name. そうかそうか。Did he really? Oh, he didn't exist, right? Khotun Khan is fiction, right? そうかそうか。なるほど。面白いっすよね。フォールアウトか。マックか。まあとにかくそれで行ってきて、So I'm going fishing and I'm going to Halloween and the 31st of, so I have to wake up early to go fishing in the first day of November. But before that day, I have to go to Halloween with some streamers. So I have to, run away before midnight and I know, like, Kubilai Khan is a great hero in Mongolia. So if you kill him, maybe it'll, make Mongolian people angry. So that's the reason. なるほどね。そうかそうか。なるほど。Really? He comes to Japan like, I thought that the Mongolian Empire, sat in a throne in, the capital. I don't know, Beijing or somewhere. I mean, at then Mongolia ruled China too, so maybe Beijing or somewhere, but yeah. そうかそうか。なるほどね。Yeah, there's a big statue of Genghis Khan in Mongolia, right? Yeah, I saw on YouTube, yeah. そうそう、どこだっけモンゴル。これかな Yeah, this one. There's a huge statue of Genghis Khan in Mongolia. And yeah, you can get on the horseback, I heard. Yeah. Is there a tourist? いないか乗れるんだよな。そうそう。面白いですよね。まあだから最近全然ゲームやってなくてね。そうか。Wow! No. Maybe about myth. Yamato Takeru. Yamato Takeru is crown prince. He couldn't become the emperor, but he was the crown prince in ancient Japan, and I think he is the like Hercules in Japan, yeah, in Japanese myth. So. But about reality, 誰ですかね。まあ、徳川家康 is one of the greatest heroes, I think. Did you watch the drama Shogun? Sanada Hiroyuki, I forgot the name of Sanada Hiroyuki's act, but his motto is Tokuga Ieyasu. He was one of the warlords and he ended the war. Nobunaga? Nobunaga is also a very famous hero, yeah. But, after Nobunaga, Hideyoshi succeeded. He was one of his, men's, and, he took over. After he was assassinated, Hideyoshi became the, leader. And after that, Ieyasu Tokugawa became the leader, and, he finished war. So Japan kept like 200 years of peace. So yeah. So he's one of the greatest heroes, I think. Yeah. あと誰だろうね。まあ、神話で言うとだから宮本武だろうし、そうね。あと、難しいですけど、Yeah. そう、I think. 誰だろう日本最大の英雄。or Saigo Takamori or Okubo Toshimichi, like kind of, yeah. Kind of. But Napoleon became an emperor, but he didn't become an emperor. He was still, the greatest general shogun, and there still was emperor in Japan. So yeah, but maybe something like that. he ended the war and brought peace. So, but Napoleon didn't bring peace, right? Well, but he's a very big hero. But yeah, so I heard that the cards, the four kings has models, right? What was it like? David, Alexander, Charlemagne, and Napoleon, or Napoleon too new. I heard that four kings, spade, heart, diamonds, clubs had models. 違ったっけ? David, Alexander the Great, Charlemagne, and someone. Who was it? Julius Caesar or Napoleon? I forgot, but yeah. But Napoleon is maybe the most famous French people ever, right? Yeah. ですよね、多分。そうそう。なるほど。そうか。シーザーか、なるほど。そうか。難しいですよね。なるほど。Louis XIV. Yeah. そうですよね。Versailles is beautiful. He made Versailles the Mickey Mouse. そうですよね。ほんと。なるほど。そうか。何これ。リアルナイトメア。there's going to be a sequel of Little Nightmare. Another one. Reanimal is a game invented by the same creators of あれかな違う I like Little Nightmare. I finished Little Nightmare 1 and I couldn't finish Little Nightmare 2 because you couldn't pass the stage. Nowadays, if you die, like 10 times in a row in the same stage, the game will ask you that, do you want to pass this stage? And if you say yes, you can go to the next stage. But Little Nightmare series doesn't have that. So if you get stuck, that's it. Yeah, it's not difficult, but I couldn't finish the stage and I finished Little Nightmare 1, but I couldn't finish Little Nightmare 2. そうか。なるほどね。英雄か。なるほど。面白いっすね。I think I played on Switch. Yeah, Switch 1. Maybe Steam. I think it's Switch 1. Yeah. So I sometimes play on PC, but my PC is getting too old. So if I play a game, it might, crush. So I don't play games now. I have to clean it up or buy a new one. I clean it once, but maybe if I clean it more, I can play a little bit longer. 本当に。And computers get worse in summer. Yeah. And this summer was like crazy, so. 本当。Well, I was game streaming, it stopped. Yeah. Because of my computer. So even if I use Switch. Yeah. Streaming and playing games are like, doing two things in the same time, so it's even worse. So now I'm just using my smartphone, but ね、面白いっすよね。そう。なるほど。I watched a movie about Napoleon. Who was that? Joaquin Phoenix one. Yeah. It was interesting. So. Napoleon was, one general and finally became the emperor. And yeah, sent to Saint Helena. Yeah, it was interesting. そう。なんだっけNapoleon Josephine. Yeah. そう。本当に。I like Ridley Scott films like Alien, Matchstick Men. あ、何があったっけ？リドリー・スコット。そうですよね。スコットは何としたっけ？Well, Ridley Scott was English, right? British, right? Well, yeah, but not French, so そうだよね。うん。なるほど。確かに。Yeah, Gladiator was good. Yeah. Gladiator was great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sequel was great too. Gladiator 2. そうそう。At that time, I think after the movie Gladiator, Really? そうか、そうか。なるほどね。うん。それはあるかもしれないです。And after Gladiator was a blockbuster, a game company published a game Gladiator. It has nothing to do with the movie, but the Gladiator was so popular, so they thought that the game will succeed. And I bought it on PlayStation 2, and it was quite good. Yeah, it was a low budget game, but you become a gladiator and fight in the Colosseum. And it was exciting. そうそう。Good for a low budget game, I think. You can't take patents about Gladiator, right? Because Gladiator really existed. So if you name the character Maximus, maybe you get sued. Actually, you can choose the name, and I named him Maximus. Yeah. そうそう。面白かった、あれは。うん、ないかな ?PS2 のね。PlayStation 2。グラディエーター。Yeah, like this. Gladiator, Road to Freedom. Yeah, yeah, sometimes, yeah. Like in Steam, there are lots of good low budget games. Yeah, it was like this. Quite cheap, but still fun. Yeah, fighting, soldiers and fighting animals. そう、これ良かったよね。これは。うん。オースコー、yeah. そうそう。本当に。Like, it's against human rights, but now people watch football and they get excited, and people watch boxing or mixed martial arts and they get so excited. So if it's Gladiator, I knew how people could get like, excited like crazy. Yeah. it's it's bad. It's wrong, but yeah. Maybe ancient Roman people got so excited. Yeah. People are actually killing. Like sometimes people die in boxing or MMA, but cutting each other. Yeah, unbelievable, but but it's interesting. 本当に。あと何見たっけかな。えーっとこれはナポレオンと。Matchstick Man was a good movie. Matchstick Man. It's about a con man. Nicolas Cage. Entertaining. Ah, and Thelma and Louise was good too. Blade Runner. ね、面白いよね。Pay to see. What was I talking about? A Gladiator? どこだっけ? Matchstick Man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's, about, Nicolas Cage is a retired con man. And one day, his daughter comes to visit him, like, and he teaches her how to do con. Yeah. And like that. And it was interesting. そうそう。で、ちょっとね、今日はもうキックやろうかな。ここで、 今日は来ないでしょうからね。ツイッターで。This is my Kick account URL。そして、ここで、あれだな。じゃあ行きますか。配信開始。Yeah. He is in a lot of movies. Yeah. I heard that, he uses a lot of money, so he has to, earn money. And that's why he's in so many movies. Yeah, what was it? Some scary movie I recently watched was like garbage. What was it? I forgot the title. ニコラス・ケイジの新作は、どうもこんにちは。どうもどうも。今 YouTube もやってるんでね。高戸コピーさん。じゃあ、ちょっとね、今、キックやってるんで。So I'll move to kick. Thanks for coming. See you. どうもどうも。今、ニコラス・ケイジの。Yeah, that movie. I didn't like that movie. It wasn't good at all. Maybe, because I don't know about Christianity. If I have a knowledge about Christianity, maybe it was great, but finally, like, he hits the, a desk and he commits suicide. Yeah. But some movies are good. Like, 棒は恐れてるってニコラス・ケイジだっけ？あれはフォアキン・フェニックスだ。Yeah. That wasn't good at all. ニコラス・ケイジの映画。どうもこんにちは。ロングレッグズだっけ？ Wow. Long Legs was like a garbage, yeah. So, the trailer ね。あとは何良かったかな。ほんと出まくってるよね。Yeah, he's in, like, usually Academy winner, like, doesn't appear in so many movies, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, he's in like 8 movies in a year, like, unbelievable. でも何良かったっけ最近で。Ghost Rider, Kick-Ass か。Yeah, Kick-Ass was good. Kick-Ass. But he wasn't the protagonist, I think. 2年くらい前に借金さよかったよかった。He was the dad of Hit Girl. そうだったよね。じゃあ今後選ぶんじゃないですか、仕事。Yeah, Wicker Man was garbage. The original Wicker Man. Yeah. Original Wicker Man is one of the greatest scary movies, but the remake Nicolas Cage one was like garbage. It was nominated in the Golden Raspberry Awards. Yeah. So anyway, じゃあまたね。YouTube でね。Thanks for coming. See you. またね。